the corner. Now on June 1st, 2008, 4 acres of the historic Universal backlot were burned down in a devastating fire. Now we knew immediately that the reproduction phase needed to begin, so we amassed some of the top filmmakers and set designers in the history of Hollywood to create our new and improved backlot locations. Take a look at your monitors and you can see some of the hard work that's gone on to these absolutely breathtaking sets. And some of the productions that are filmed here inside our Metro Street sets include The Changeling, starring Angelina Jolie, as well as Ghost Whisperer, starring Jennifer Love Hewitt, 24, starring Kiefer Sutherland, Spider-Man 2, starring Tobey Maguire, and even Transformers, starring Shia LaBeouf. Now, all those buildings are what we call facades. In French, that means false front. The fronts and the sides of the building are the only part that's built because, well, that's the only part the camera sees. We allow your imagination to fill in the rest. So what looks like stone and mortar is very carefully crafted foam and fiberglass. However, some of those buildings do house a steel infrastructure that allows us to film inside as well as out. Now, those buildings were originally 25 feet tall before the fire, but now we rebuilt them to be over 50 feet tall to do something, an optical illusion that we call forced perspective. We shoot at a very low camera angle and shoot upwards towards the wall, and it gives the illusion that these buildings are just as big as the ones in New York City. Now, prior to the fire, it was very difficult for us to build London, England here on our Metro sets. It took a long time to decorate it to look authentic. So we added a new feature, our London Square. We built a non-denominational church to allow the most possible flexibility when filming here on this part of the lot. It also can double as a parliamentary building, and the courtyard adjacent to it can be seen as anything from a cemetery to a wedding set. Go ahead and take a look at your monitors and you can see what we had to do to create our Metro sets to make them look like London before London Square.